welcome to the Planet Coaster Livestream. Yay! My name is Bo. I am the community manager for Planet Coaster, and tonight we have a super special livestream. Look in the corners. Look at that. Do you guys see this? What is that? Can we look?
I don't know which corner it's on.
It's that one.
This one, yeah.
It's very confusing for us because everything is mirrored.
Yeah.
We are having a special Go-Karts live stream for you guys, and I am joined by the mastermind behind the Go-Karts.
You're too kind, Bo.
You are the mastermind of the Go-Karts. Programmer.
Yep, that's right.
Bradley Pollard.
Hi, everybody.
Am I saying that correctly? Because I've been
no,
told I sound Swedish when I say
everyone
it.
at the company calls me Brad, but I am perfectly happy with Bradley as well.
So Brad or Bradley, thank you so much for coming in on his day off.
That's all right. Thank you for having me.
To stream with us.
I was really looking forward to this. I wouldn't miss it
Yeah.
for the world. So
Yay.
here I am to talk about all things go-karts in
Awesome.
Planet Coaster.
We're super excited. Let us know if the mics are loud enough. I can adjust it a little bit here. And also, I just lost track of thought. We posted a massive forum post this morning about the go-karts competition, and that's what we'll be talking about as well, and what we'll be kind of unofficially launching together.
Yeah, it's exciting. I can't wait to see what people create, as always, because our community is so good at creating awesome rides and scenery and everything in the game.
I know. Also, your first time on stream. Are you alright? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm coping. Yeah.
I'm coping.
Got all the wonderful people in chat. So
yes,
everyone's
I know.
really nice.
Freaky
when I've watched the
Music
streams
is here,
before.
Crowd Pleaser is here, Tilly Twos is here, Vinny Coles is here, No Name City is here, Tommy T 067 is here, Kurt is here, FOF Big Boy is here, Max is Fabulous is here, Aiden is here, Blazing Aqua, and lots more. Thank you so much
many
for
people.
joining us. We're very excited to have you guys here. And tell Bradley, don't be nervous. Everyone is always so kind. Give him a nice round of applause in the chat as well for taking the time to come hang with us and talking about all the cool things. But you were, am I correct, you were in one of the Dev Diaries before? Or the community video?
The community video, yeah. That was around Christmas, is that right?
Yes, for the Christmas live stream. We had a nice little community video, and I remember talking to you, and it was always so nice to talk to you guys about the community, because everyone is just so positive, and in return, the community is really positive about
I think it's really good when the devs get to talk to the community and interact with them, whether it's the forums or Twitter or streams. I think it's really important.
Yeah, absolutely.
The development of the game, generally.
Yeah, absolutely. Yay! So yeah, we're super excited. So, go-kart competition. So what is happening is, yesterday, excuse me, big news, yesterday 1.2 launched.
I can't believe it.
I mean, you guys have been working on that since the winter update, pretty much.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I mean, some of the stuff, we're going to obviously get into this more later, but go-karts have been working, we've been working on them for even longer than that. Like, even since the launch of the game, even before that, we were planning them, trying to get them ready, get them in, and make them awesome for you guys. So 1.2 is really big for us, and we're really excited to have you guys playing it now.
Oh, it was so nice yesterday, the second we went live. First of all, I think it was a lot sooner than anyone expected, because people were like, oh, I'm working until 3 p.m. Thanks, Frontier. Thanks for releasing this update at 10. And I know some other people took a day off just waiting for the update to come out, so they were lucky because it was early. And then it was just so nice to see the workshop explode with new items, over 4K items you can now, or 4K scenery pieces you can put into your blueprints right now. Also Twitch totally exploded. We had the Elite Dangerous update going out as well, so we had, for both games, we had great numbers, and just seeing the community like be active and get together and do these awesome streams was really fun to watch. I jumped into a few of them and talked to you guys, and everyone seemed to be really excited, so do please put in the chat your favorite feature at the moment of 1.2, things that you have discovered or that you're super excited about to be testing or trying out.
There's so much cool stuff.
Oh, so much.
Cool
I mean, you guys have seen the update notes, so
it
was literally pages long, and I was like, I made the original forum post, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a separate forum post just for the update notes.
Long patch notes are the best, because there's always like small surprises that you don't expect.
Oh yeah. My favorite one was probably Tropical Rock number 7 showing up.
Everyone loves Tropical Rock number 7. The Tropical Rock 7 memes are the best.
They're great. So
All
yeah,
the
we've been
images on
laughing about
Twitter.
them in the office today. So thank you to Daz Valdez and your community for bringing that back to our attention and reinstating Tropical Rock number 7. Yesterday they built a monument on the stream as well.
Wow,
a monument to Tropical Rock number 7. So very
Beautiful.
good. The fences are gorgeous. The Zozo ride is my favorite. No collision, no collision, no collision. Dueling coasters. Dueling Coaster, the shark art. Yes, the shark art. I've seen some really cool creations with the shark art.
Really?
Yeah. So there's one person who made like a dive coaster into the shark's mouth, and go-karts going through the shark as well. Favorite feature, Tropical Rock number 7. Thank you, 3P Music. Exactly. Yeah. Dalton Alexander, it's a great update. Yeah, definitely. Thank you again for all the support, and we're super excited to share that with you. So, yes. Let's jump into the game, I think.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm going to be taking the reins.
Correct mouse and correct keyboard.
Yeah, make sure I use the right ones here. There's so much going on the table.
Move it a bit over if you want to, so you're comfortable.
Okay. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, guys, if you have any questions for Bradley about the go-karts or just about update 1.2 for us, like we would be happy to answer any of your questions right now. We'll try to go for the full hour. Also, if you have any bugs to report, don't do that in the chat because we can't help you right now.
Yeah, they'll just get lost to the void.
We'll be super confused. We are playing update 1.2 just like you are via Steam. So yeah, if you have any problems or things that you ran into, any bugs, then go to the forums and find the bug forums there, and people will be ready to help you right away. Happy Wednesday, Bo, Yard of Terror. Thank you so much for joining us as well. Cute hair, Bo. Thank you. The sassy buns are back. And yes, GeoWeb, thank you for reminding me. Planet Coaster is currently on sale on Steam. Thank you.
It's a good word. We should coin that one.
25% off. It's been a long 2 days.
So much stuff happening.
And yeah, 25% off. So if you don't have Planet Coaster yet, this is the perfect time to purchase it on Steam. It's super cheap and well worth your money dollars.
Oh, absolutely.
And really, if you're still confused and you still like, no, I don't know, what do I do? Then wait around for the end of the live stream, and we will give away 1 copy of Planet Coaster as well. Sweet. It is a steal, though, says Alex Hanneset. Thank you, Alex Hanneset. Much appreciated.
Cool. So
all right. Yes.
Trying to think what biome we want to go with.
Ooh.
I kind of like the Deciduous. I can't pronounce this one. Is it Deciduous?
Deciduous. You're asking
I like
me.
I like it because it's really hard to pronounce more than anything else. Also, it's really pretty, so I think we're going to go with that.
It's
and
very
we're going to
pretty.
call it Go-Karts in all caps. Because
so
that's
while you load up this part, let me just give you guys some quick info on the go-kart competition. So it's launching right now. We have a few prerequisites that have to happen because one of the prizes of this competition, so there's going to be 1 winner only. We'll have a top 5 of submissions that will show up during Facebook Live in a week and a half on Friday, the 21st of April. And there will be 1 winner. So number 1, he or she is going to get a goodie bag, a signed poster, a Planet Coaster vinyl, a HyperX headset. Thank you, friends from HyperX as well, for sending us some goodies to give away. And guys, this is the awesome thing. Your winning blueprint is going to be permanently implemented into Planet Coaster and will always be featured under track rides and Go-Karts blueprints. Which is awesome. That's such
incredible.
A cool prize. So that's why.
Have we done that before? Is this?
Oh, no.
This is the first time. Yeah.
It is the first time that we're doing that. And funnily enough, Ed and I did a podcast on Monday with the schematics team, and they asked us like, do you guys have it in the planning to have featured creators create blueprints for the game? And we were like, oh, funny you should ask. Funny you should ask that. So yeah, that is one of the cool things you can win, and that's also why we have some limitations on the submissions. So do check out the forums because I'll probably forget to talk about some of the things or pronounce them weirdly because my voice is tired. So create a go-kart track. You customize it with however you want, color, scenery, anything else that makes it stand out. However, maximum pieces, 2,000. I know we just updated the blueprints to 4,000 pieces, but we have to keep this one.
Just to confuse everyone.
I know, just to confuse everyone, we have to keep this one under 2,000 pieces because we want it to look good on everyone's PC and we want it to run well on everyone's PC, and therefore we have to, set some sort of limits there. So yes, that's why 2,000 pieces, but you can still go crazy. You have to save it as a blueprint, not as a park, because we can't, when we implement it into the game, we can't take terrain with it. And you have to submit your blueprint URL to community@frontier.co.uk for it to be officially considered. And then the Planet Coaster team and headed by myself and Bradley. We will pick the coolest submissions and make a top 5 and then pick a winner as well, and we will talk about that on Facebook Live.
Yeah,
maybe if you want to, you can even join Facebook Live in a week and a half and help me
really
announce
fun.
the winner.
Yes.
Yay!
That would be great.
So yes, okay, sorry, I've been talking too much. If you have any questions about the competition, just dump them in the chat and I will try to answer them there. All right, what are you doing? What's going on?
I'm just doing setup stuff really. I've been admiring the new path type, the wooden path already.
Oh, it's gorgeous, yeah.
My favorite thing to do with the go-kart stations is to match the kind of tarmac-y feel and have a nice dark path color. I think that looks really good. So I've just been setting that up, trying to decide how I want to do this.
Very nice.
It's kind of notorious that programmers not the most creative people ever, so I'm going to try my best to make an exciting go-kart track for you guys.
Yeah, go for it.
But,
are you also going to try to do it per the competition rules, or are you just going to go crazy?
No, we're going to stick
do anything.
exactly to the competition rules, see what we can do.
Okay, so
maybe
500 meters as well.
500 meters, yeah, so that's going to be quite tricky. And I think one of the things that people might have noticed now that they've been playing with the go-karts is that it's quite... making a good go-kart track, making one with good prestige, the easiest thing to do really is just make a really, really long one.
Right.
So you can make one that's, I don't know, a few thousand meters long, a few kilometers long.
Like the scenario one.
Yeah, like the scenario one,
Yeah.
the Monaco track, which by the way is absolutely amazing.
Gorgeous scenario,
yeah,
I love that one.
Very impressed with how that one came out. But because go-karts are like completely different to anything else that we've had in the game before. We couldn't score them the way you score coasters. So, like, people have already noticed there's no testing for go-karts, right? Because the crash test dummies...
Thanks, race cutter.
The crash test dummies surprisingly aren't very good at driving. They have no arms.
Right.
So it's really, really hard for them to steer going around the go-kart track.
Yeah.
So one of the things we had to do for the go-karts was come up with a new way of working out, how good a go-kart track is, what it means for a good go-kart track to be. So one thing is, how long it is. Like, peeps obviously love, guests obviously love having a really, really long race, right? They love getting a lot of time in the go-karts.
Yeah.
The downside of that, of course, will be that the queue is huge. Like,
yes.
it's really, when you have a really, really long track, especially with, the winner comes across and gets to do his victory lap and celebrate, it can mean it's a really, really long time for guests to wait before they can get on the go-karts.
Right.
And that kind of sucks.
Oh.
So one thing you can try and do is make your track interesting. And I'm going to, hopefully, while I'm building this, talk a little bit about what makes an interesting go-kart track.
Exactly. Hopefully try to do that.
And maybe hopefully enlighten people how they can make better tracks.
Ooh, definitely. And we all know it's not easy to build on stream, so...
No, exactly. Building and talking, very hard.
I know. It's why I usually let my guests do it.
yeah, it's a good idea.
I did see some questions about the competition. I think it was Michael, if I read it correctly. The deadline for the competition is Friday, the 21st of April in the morning. So that's the last time you can submit your tracks to us. And the other question was multiple submissions. Yes, you can submit as many as you like, as long as there's no copyrighted material in them and there's no duplicates. So don't just copy paste your track. That's not cool. We don't like that. So be creative, just have fun with it, and you can win awesome things. So super cool. Ooh, sorry.
That's all right. So what I'm trying to do is get as much variety as possible. We might have to cut sections out. I probably made it too long already.
Fair enough.
But one thing that we look for when we're scoring the go-kart tracks is variety. So there's special sections that we were able to detect in your tracks.
Yeah.
So one of the things is chicanes. So a common thing you see on racetracks is chicanes. Commonly, these are seen as like a sharp right-hand turn, then a sharp left-hand turn. We also, of course, have the special chicane sections. Yeah. And either of building one manually, like this, that'll count as a chicane section on your track and give you a little boost in prestige. Ooh. There's a little bit of inside information. Or you can build one like this, where you just have a sharp right-hand turn followed by a sharp left-hand turn.
Wow.
And that's one way of making your track more exciting. Now,
I
actually don't like the chicane sections. I want to have a nice narrow section up here.
Hi Joel, thank you for joining us as well. And hi Wingardium Levy-Coaster, thank you so much for modding the chat for us. Really appreciate it.
And I also like the railings. I think the railings look really nice, gorgeous. Especially on your raised sections of track. Got to keep them safe.
Yeah.
I don't want people, guests flying off the edge of your track.
Well, some people do.
Yeah, there are those people who do enjoy that. That's true.
Oh, this is really nice.
Yeah.
I love watching people build. It's just so it's like strangely calming. It's like a like a relaxing TV show happening in front of you.
Yeah.
Dutch Creator just asked a question about racing. He asked, is every race unique?
Yes, absolutely. So every single guest kind of has their own AI when they get in a go-kart. They have their own personality, we like to call it.
Wow.
And that will affect where basically things from how fast they'll be willing to drive their karts, how much they decelerate for corners, whether they're scared of spinning out on a corner, and how likely they are to lose control of their kart. If they're a bad driver, they might be more likely to spin out while driving around a corner.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Hog Hamster Gaming, how big is the new go-kart update? Ooh.
I don't know how big the Steam download is. It's something like 3 gig, 3.5 gig,
Yeah,
I believe.
that
But the Steam download might be smaller because they compress it, so it might be half the size.
It didn't take me that long to upgrade, to be fair.
Yeah.
It took like 15 minutes, I think. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So another thing that we look for when we're looking for exciting go-kart tracks is long straight sections. Everyone likes driving as fast as they possibly can. So you want to have a section that's long where go-karts, the guests can really put their foot down and go at the top speed and get the wind in their hair.
That's amazing.
As they go along. So yeah, having a long straight section, that's another cool way to get a little boost in your road prestige. Yeah, so
we're getting all the inside tricks now. This is great for the competition.
Yeah.
3.9 gig Weeklytron, thank you so much for putting that in the chat for us.
Thank you.
Tommy T, mine took 20 minutes. Yeah, it's a quick one. I also saw someone asking before, guys, it's a completely free update, so if you have the game, it should just update automatically if you have that turned on in Steam. Otherwise, you have to probably agree to something or whatever. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, you are not the person to ask, but could you request that if you set 2 laps, the first person goes through again and makes it a longer queue? Could this be fixed or changed?
Is this talking about the victory laps, I think?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so I've seen people...
Thank you, Robert Holmes,
yeah, it's a really good question, yeah. I've seen people talking about this in the forums already, and it's really interesting because it's something that, between design and the programs, everyone working on the go-karts, this is something that we talked about quite a lot during development.
Yeah.
The victory lap was something that we really, really wanted to keep because it was kind of a thing that you saw in like old Tycoon games. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, the guests, when they won, they got their victory lap and they were really happy going around, they won the race, they wanted to celebrate.
I like that it's there.
And I think it's hard to think of a way to solve this problem without having the victory lap. Because if you set the race up to do 2 laps, you could have it, they just go around, do the first lap, and then the second lap they would have to pull straight into the pits.
Okay.
And then, but if you're the guest that's winning the race, you would want to blast through at full speed. You're still racing neck and neck, and as you come up to that finish line, you might be racing someone. You might still be neck and neck, and who's going to win? If you pull into the pits, you don't really get that satisfaction.
Right, exactly.
So if you think of it more as a race, it kind of makes sense that they have to go through the finish line, and then they can't exactly turn around and rush back into the pits. It's like, stop! I won! I'm just going to reverse my go-kart into the pits. Sorry, just slam on the brakes. That's not fun, is it? Really, you got to go full speed and already blast your way through there. And the victory lap is kind of a reward. And it's something you need to consider, as I was saying, when you build your tracks, when you're making a long track.
Yeah, definitely.
You got to consider that.
Cool. If you see me writing down sometimes, guys, it's just because I'm writing down questions from the chat. Don't think I'm listening. So yes, Game Boy Player. Why is Steel Hydra's track 18 meters long? Tried to get it shorter and it didn't work. Yeah. So Sam Denny, he was kind enough to answer this question on the forum as well. So that was a decision that was made because of the train and the carts. So if you make that track of the Steel Hydra, because it's a suspended swinging coaster, right? If you make it any shorter, the trains are literally going, or the cars are literally going to collapse into one another.
Yeah, yeah.
And we didn't think that looks nice at all.
No, definitely not.
And therefore, that one doesn't go any shorter than 18 meters. So it's a realism kind of thing. And I think it makes complete sense from a design perspective as well. So yeah, that's why. But I'm sure you can come up with some really cool ways to, make Steel Hydra. Steel Hydra is such a good coaster.
Steel Hydra is a gorgeous coaster.
Coaster.
It's so mesmerizing to watch. Just watching it undulate from side to side.
It's gorgeous.
It's wonderful.
Absolutely. Yard of Terror. Yeah. So the DLC toggle, it's there, but we currently have nothing to announce on it. And like I said multiple times as well, the Spring update is completely free for everyone. There's nothing in there that's paid whatsoever. If and when we have anything to announce on that, it will come through the official channels. But for now, there's nothing. It's just there. So just enjoy the game and enjoy the update. Lots of new content for you to explore. Ooh.
Yeah, so I've been trying to sneak in a few more interesting features into our go-kart track.
Yes.
So another one that people might recognise from real race car tracks is the hairpin bend. And so a hairpin bend, typically a nice, sharp, super sharp corner.
You just did that without, I was looking away for a second and all of a sudden
in between getting distracted with all the wonderful questions everyone has. We snuck in a hairpin bend. I think we have 2 actually. Yeah, we have 2. So we only really reward the features once. As I said, variety is the real way to get the best score on your go-kart track. But yeah, we got sneaky hairpin bend, so just basically a 180-degree turn over a short radius will get you that kind of bonus track element.
Awesome. Jack Elliker says, how about this for a victory lap solution, I say between quotations. What would happen if you would push the finish line to before the pit stop?
Right, yeah.
Is that something you guys...
That is an interesting idea. I think we have talked about that before, yeah. So you instead of having your finish line over here, you have the finish line here and then have them pull into the pits immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. There's 2 things to consider from that. One is that when your guests are pulling out of the pits, they've got to get onto their grid spots, right? And so you'd have to have basically 2. You'd have to have a separate start line and finish line that are different things, which can be a little bit confusing, I think, especially if they visually look really similar.
Yeah.
You have your lights here and then another line here, but checkered, I guess, so it would be different.
Yeah.
That would work fine. The only thing is, if your guests are coming across the finish line at full speed and then they want to park in their pits, they don't have much time to slow down. You would have to basically have every single station would have to be twice as long. It's like, just come over doing 30 miles an hour and then just pull into the pit lane doing 30 miles an hour and do a handbrake turn, kind of like a stunt driver.
No consideration for people in the queue either.
I mean, maybe all of our guests could be stunt drivers in their spare time. We don't know.
Who knows?
But I think generally people are a little bit more, gentle when they slow down and come pull into the pits. It's a good idea though.
Yeah. I'm sure, again, like with all of your feedback that you guys post on the forums or in the chat or wherever, the devs are notorious for reading everything on the forums and on Reddit, and they do take your feedback into account. So please keep doing that as well, like anything that you encounter in the Spring Update 1.2 or the thoughts that you have. Ruby! Hi Bo, gosh, I love the new update. I think my favorite thing is new fences. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, they're absolutely adorable. I really like them too. And I like that there's 1 meter fences as well. I think that's great. Gives you a lot of new building opportunities.
So how do we do for length? I'm curious where we're at.
I forgot to write down your name. I think it was A Sparkly Life. Was that your name? And your question was, can you explain the benefits of the narrow track versus the...
The narrow track and wide track sections are purely cosmetic. Obviously, they do bring the race drivers closer together. Yeah. So there's more chance of them. They have to consider that more when they're overtaking.
Okay.
So that's one of the things they do is they're constantly adjusting their position on the track and how far away they are from each other. That's one of the things. So I had the pleasure of working with Ian Collinson on the go-karts. He's the programmer behind most of the go-kart stuff from Roller Coaster Tycoon 3.
Wow. Hi Ian!
Yeah,
awesome.
Hi Ian, if you're about.
Big shout out to Ian Collinson.
But yeah, having him mentor me, and basically what we were able to do is we were able to sit down and think about everything about how go-karts have been done before, really. Think about, so in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, for example, they have very strictly 2 separate lanes.
Okay.
And the go-karts only really drive, they're either on the left or on the right. They never really go down the middle.
Intersect,
yeah, and then they just switch between lanes like that. And we thought, well, the minimum bar is that, but we've got to do better than that, right? It can't be worse than that. We have to make something more exciting. The thing we really wanted was, we want the go-karts to drive anywhere on the track, and we want them to hit apexes on corners, and we want them to overtake each other and be able to draft each other, get behind each other, and then go around and overtake them. So and spin out, and things like that.
I love the spinning out animation.
So the go-karts in Planet Coaster know where they are on the track. They know how far away they are from the center of the track, and they know whether there's someone ahead of them. They know whereabouts they are left and right, and where they need to move to get around them, and then work it out from there. And
that's amazing.
That's really cool. So on the narrow sections, they have to naturally come in, go back out, and make sure they don't crash into anyone else, because that would be really rubbish if they did.
That's really cool. 4K blueprints, woohoo! Yes, Tetsuo, that's excellent. So how about programming, because to me, I mean, I don't know a lot about programming and stuff, and I always try. Yeah, it is. I always try to learn, like when Andrew Chappell comes on or something. I always try to like learn as much and like absorb information, and so does the chat.
Yeah.
But like, this seems to me like a very complex thing to program. Like this seems like a complex ride with all the different and like things going on and the different behaviors of the cars and stuff.
So like when we
what
had
was the challenge
when we
there?
had new roller coasters and flat rides and stuff, you know, we've got stuff we can work from. We've got existing roller coasters, you know, all of that kind of stuff. The go-karts are kind of like completely unlike everything else in the game. They were really kind of a unique, a new, you know, new challenge that we had to solve.
Yeah.
And so while underneath they might share similarities with a roller coaster, the whole thing of we couldn't have before things following a spline. So the track is a spline. It's a mathsy thing. Let's not get into too detailed here. But
don't math me, please.
Cars on a roller coaster follow the spline exactly, and they know they have to stay behind each other, and they bounce off each other. You know, they can't go through each other. On the go-kart track, cars need to be able to overtake and travel through each other, and all of that kind of stuff is new code that we had to write and new problems we had to solve. And yeah, it was quite a challenge, but it was a really fun one because I think go-karts are awesome, I think people have wanted them for so long, and we're just so glad that we could give them to them at last. Yeah,
no, of course, and they look great. There have been some really nice compliments for the go-karts as well in the chat. Thank you so much. Hi, Karash, thank you for joining us. This is an honor. I need a triggerable transfer track so I can make a coaster driven in. Okay. Whew, sure, you ask, Karash, you ask and we give. Let me just browse through these questions here. Cookie Dorito, love the new features to this already amazing game. Enjoying the live stream, keep up the good work. Thank you so much for your kind words, really appreciate it. Space Mats, got the update a little while ago. Yes, isn't it great? What are you enjoying most? Please tell us. Tell us now.
I'm really sad I'm going to have to get rid of this beautiful sweeping corner at the end of the track
done?
Because we're 12 meters over the competition limit.
I like your dedication though. I like the dedication.
Well, gotta try, right?
That's good. Yeah. Samuel McKay, I always wanted to build my own rainbow road, and it sounds like an excellent time to jump back in.
Oh, absolutely.
I really want to see that happen, please.
Yeah, there's going to be some amazing rainbow road tracks out there, I think, soon.
Please make that happen.
I've seen one already. Someone remade the first track in Mario Kart from the Super Nintendo. That was awesome.
So if I would like try to build something, I would probably do the Baby Mario Kart, which is just a circle.
Yeah, sounds about right.
No, I wouldn't. I'd go crazy throughout the whole park.
There we go.
Is anyone already? Did you do it?
We're under the limit. Woo! We've got a track.
Round of applause for Bradley for completing.
The rating's pretty good.
That's awesome.
There's room for improvement. You know, it's not quite 5 stars.
Well,
but
4.5. That's great.
For a 500-meter track, I'm pretty pleased with that. So you can also.
Edward Lewis is in the chat. Hi, Edward Lewis. Thank you for being there.
Another sneaky trick is as I said, guess like longer races, right? So you can just set the laps to 10, and then that will have an effect on the appeal of the ride to the users because it's obviously a longer ride.
Yeah. Sneaky.
But again, you've got to worry about how quick this queue is going to fill up.
Well,
and if they're doing 10 laps, there's going to be a long wait before they can get back
from
on
what
again.
I've seen so far, it just fills up really quickly.
Yeah.
Like people are just like go-karts. Just like in real life,
Just in real life, everyone
just
loves
in real life,
the
everyone's
go-karts.
like, I want go-karts.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
The magic, everything I see in Planet Coaster is so good, just wish I had the game. Well, aren't you in luck? We will give away 1 copy of Planet Coaster at the end of the stream, so that's about 30 more minutes. So stick around for that, and then you have a chance to win a free copy. And also, you know, if you're considering getting the game, which, come on mate, you really should, 25% off on Steam right now. I mean, that's a pretty sweet deal, I think. So
good value. Best value, you might say.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, crowd pleaser, I hope the stream's back up. It seems all fine on our end, so I hope everything's okay on your end too. Hello Space. Dueling hybrids or go-karts, which one should I make? Why not both?
Why not both?
Why not
really?
both? Yeah. Make the go-karts for the competition and the dueling hybrids for for the workshop for us to enjoy. I want to build. Okay, cool. How do we get a chance to win? Aiden Hurst at the end of the live stream. I will we'll come up with a cool hashtag to put in the chat, and then we will pick a random winner. Bradley will pick a random winner because he's feeling super generous today.
Wonderful.
So yeah. All right.
I've
so
made the
what's
world's
going
thinnest tunnel, so I think
Whoa!
I'm gonna thicken
What happened there?
Well, I decided that this section would be more interesting if it was underground, but I
Okay.
also realised I don't have enough track to make it super underground, so I'm just going to bring everything else up around
This is
it
very exciting.
until it matches. That's too close to the track though. So
outside of work, do you play a lot of Planet Coaster?
yeah, I try.
Yeah?
I try. As I said, my creative skills aren't great, so I
Come
resort.
on, this looks great.
I resort to going to the workshop, as I'm sure many people do. There are loads of wonderful creations out there
That's
that
true.
you can.
That's true.
you
You
can
guys
use.
just, you guys are just better.
Yeah, they know.
Your
they
creations
know
are
how
just
to
more
do it.
epic. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
this looks good.
So
Do you have now you kind of have an idea? Like, do you kind of know what you want to start building, or are you going to have like a theme to go with? Or are you just going to go with
Well, I'm gonna start by sorting out the terrain, getting this tunnel to be a bit nicer, and then we're gonna work out how we're gonna theme it. I'm not sure yet. Maybe we should get some ideas from the chat how they want the ride themed.
How about that, chat? Give us some theming ideas about things that we can do to make this go-kart track even more epic. And then at the end, we will do our own little race, of course, as you must do when you build a ride on the stream. You have to ride them. Looped Chris, hello Looped Chris. Thank you so much for joining the chat as well. Have you been able to play? Is your PC okay again? I hope so. Osric's in the chat. Hi Osric. Ebony Knight, thank you so much for joining us as well. The workshop is amazing. Yes, the workshop is incredible. I am so pleased every single day that I check the new uploads. That it's
There's
just
always so much good stuff.
blows my mind all the time. An abandoned raceway, Rainbow Road. Pirate is good. There's a lot of sci-fi go-karts, steampunk, sci-fi, pirate, sci-fi.
There's a theme here. So Space Pirates it is then?
Space Pirates.
Space
Let's go
Pirates.
for Space Pirates.
Okay.
That's great if you can pull this off.
That's going to be a challenge, but I'm going to take it on.
Space Pirate it is. I like it.
I naffed up my terrain. There we go.
No.
Thank
You
God
can
for
do
the
it.
undo system.
Make it race around a volcano. Christian Cantrell. I think you're watching the wrong stream. That's Das Valdez. He makes volcanoes.
I haven't actually made a volcano yet.
Oh, you should see his.
Are they
He
fantastic?
made like a, so the coaster's coming out of the volcano,
Okay.
and then there's like triggered fire events that make it look like it's lava going down as the coaster goes around the volcano,
Yeah.
and like fire tunnels and everything. It's really well
Awesome.
done.
Awesome stuff.
Really well done. Need some more Tropical Rock 7 though, but.
Doesn't everything.
Harry plays how long till the giveaway? That will be at the end of the stream, so about 20 more minutes, and we'll give away a free copy. Shark Tunnel. Well, Kevin Steele, I think sharks might just fit into the space pirate theme, sort of, kind of. We'll make it work. We'll put the Shark Tunnel in there. I think it has to be in there. Hey Bo, I have a question. Which boomerang coaster do you like better on Planet Coaster, Trident or the Bakasura? The Bakasura! The Bakasura is such a
so
beast!
cool.
It's such a beast, it's
It,
so cool!
it looks really mean, like that lift tower is scary.
Oh, I know.
The reverse lift tower just looks absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, and I really liked it last week when we did a little preview of 1.2 with Andrew Chappell and Sam Denny, and we had a good look at the beautiful catch card, like, and that animation and just the mechanics of it. Wow, it's, I mean, again, like,
incredibly
hats off to
detailed.
the team and you guys for pulling it off. Like, it's just so gorgeous. Blows my mind every day, really does. Really, really does.
So I just want my raised section to not be quite as floaty.
Just hide it, yeah.
Yeah, bring it up a bit.
Hexer0, the update is awesome. Thank you so much, Hexer0. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Hexer0 is one of our previous featured creators, and I'm sure he will be in the rotation again sometime soon because his workshop is amazing. Do check it out. Are you still making lots of Western themes, Hexer, or have you moved on to other stuff? I want to know. Because there's so much to do. Mark Pringles Leaf, good evening. Hope you're well tonight. Yes, are you well tonight? You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm really good. Yeah, enjoying my time
I
here on
mean,
the stream.
again, like,
chilled. Building.
Yeah, I told you. Everyone's so relaxed here. It's all fine.
I have.
Joseph,
no idea.
can you stream longer tonight? I'm on a long journey and I have about 3 hours to go. 3 hours! Oh man, I'm sorry to hear you're on a long journey. I hope you're going somewhere cool, like a cool little sunny vacation or something. We will be streaming for about like 30 more minutes, but if you want to watch some more Planet Coaster, I suggest if you're watching on a mobile device or something, get the Twitch app and browse the Planet Coaster game. And there's lots of people streaming Planet Coaster every single night that do a great job, and they're fun to watch. So yeah, you should definitely check those guys out, or girls, of course.
So I was thinking we need more go-karts.
Yeah, so it's from 12 to 20 go-karts, right?
In fact, you can actually have it down to 6.
What?
Yeah,
the
minimum number is 6. So you can, if you want, you can shrink your station. You don't even have to shrink the station actually. Even if you have a massive station, you can just have it be empty. But yeah,
it's if you only have 6 cards.
I know, right? It's just like
6 cards in 10 rounds.
One family gets on and does a kilometre-long race on their own, and everyone else just watches and is really sad. But yeah, you can drag it right down, even with a big station, down to 6 cards.
Oh,
it looks really silly.
Wow, that does look silly.
But if that's what you want to make, like if you want to make just like a dilly little ring, and then only put 6 people on it, because you've only got like a small corner of your park that you can dedicate to a go-kart track. Maybe it's really busy, but there's always a way to squeeze in go-karts.
Definitely. Definitely. Hi Silverette, thank you so much for joining. Hi Nemi, how are you, by the way? Nemi, I have to say there is a little Easter egg for you hidden in the game. And I hope soon I will have a guest on the stream with me who can explain more about this, but I wonder if your eagle eyes have already figured it out. But I know that you would be super excited. And also, No Name City, will there be another poll sometime soon about any future flat rides or anything? I can't say anything about future things that are coming in the game. Right now we are looking to make 1.2 the best spring update it can possibly be, and after that we'll have to see, but do know that we always listen to the community, and we try to include you guys as much as we can. So with having said that, like one of the prizes of this go-karts competition is including your go-karts blueprint in the game permanently, which is awesome. So definitely participate in that one if you like that sort of stuff. What? I'm so excited! Yes, Nemi, yes. Ooh, I don't know. Osric, question: how competitive are the team with each other when building kart tracks? Ooh, did you guys do some sort of internal competition in the office?
No, we haven't, but that's actually a really good idea. Maybe we should. The thing is, I'm pretty sure James Taylor, designer, would probably wipe the floor. Yeah. Actually, that's not true. Sam Denny can definitely put up a fight in a go-kart building competition. I'm sure
definitely. He was on the pack stream with me, and it was I think we had 30 minutes or something, and he whipped off this amazing go-kart track. So yeah, definitely.
He's created some very cool tracks. So I was like going over to his computer and being like, oh, have you made this?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, actually, I mean, generally though, like, the team, we were all super supportive of each other, so I don't think anyone's been like, let's compete and do something cool, but
fight to the death.
We probably could. So, have you turned off collision?
I might have. I'm not. So you can do some cool stuff. Where is the new go-kart scenery stuff? Here we go.
Yes, the tires.
So you can.
I know that Blind RL was extremely excited to make tire piles, so
yeah, you can kind of tidy up the station a little bit at the front. Oops, get my camera sorted out. And then you can have some nice tire sections kind of at the front.
Sam, how many cars are possible? So minimum 6, maximum 20, right?
Yeah, that's right.
There you go. 20! Jeez, that's a lot.
I do love these tire walls, they look great.
This is absolutely awesome. Yay! Very cool. I'm so excited. And things that I've already seen like in the community as well is people that are decorating like the little ticket booths. Because of the collision toggle, you can completely put stuff everywhere. theme
your ticket booths, like entrance gates as well.
You
can theme the entrance gates.
Oh,
I think
and
that looks really cool. Yeah, definitely.
Ruby, as your name says. Bo, do you actually play Planet Coaster in your spare time, and do you have a park you work on yourself? Yes, I try. It's been very busy the past months, of course, but I do really enjoy playing Planet Coaster, and I have been working on a park which is terrible and it will never see the light of day, but I enjoy it. I also really like playing career, so I'm definitely excited to try out the new career option as well. But what's your favorite feature from the new update? Doofer 911. Hey, thank you for joining us, Doofer. I really like Go-karts. Go-karts! Yes, and the dueling coasters and the collision toggle. I actually just really like everything.
Everything is great.
Football, that's crazy. If you need some help and your game is crashing, please go to the support forums. They will have all the info for you there, and they're also on standby to help you. That's a better shout than asking us in the chat, because we can't help you here. I'm so sorry. Love the collision button, best ever. Yes, Sephiroth, exactly. Also, what's really cool is the gamepad support now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
that's really nice.
Being able to, fly around and look at it. It does make it a lot easier, I think, to admire the rides. Sorry,
Zach Antonacci is in the chat. Zach Antonacci. Is that Thibaut from Planet Coaster Community? Yes, it is Zach Antonacci. Thank you so much, Zach Antonacci, for joining us in the chat with the Bradley of the Go-Kart Stardom. He says, "OMG."
Stardom.
OMG.
I feel like the title's getting upgraded every time. Every time someone mentions the fact that I worked on Go-Kart.
I was actually wondering, if anyone in the chat has already beaten the new scenarios, because I saw some streamers yesterday playing them on their stream, and they were having some trouble. It was actually, people were challenged.
They're challenging, yeah, they're hard.
So I was wondering if anyone has already managed to 3-star them today. That would be really impressive. Ooh. Yeah, so what are you? So Space Pirates, how's it going?
Yeah,
Space Pirates.
It's quite a diverse theme.
I know, right? You
trying
can
to combine the
anywhere.
two. Yeah, there's a lot of options. I'm starting with the station, just gonna tidy it up a bit, I think.
Very cool. I like me some
stick
animatronics.
Rockets. I wish you could stick them on the Go-Karts, but that's too complicated.
Oh man, okay. Yes, Brett Cooper's in the chat as well. Hey Brett. Everyone give a round of applause for Zach and Ed and Brett and Dale in the chat as well for being awesome community team peoples. You're doing great. Look, Gretson's in the chat. The whole gang is here. Alex Hanneson's in the chat. What's going on? What's going on? Ninja watching. Crazy pants. Ooh. Leonie. Yeah, if you have any bugs, you can go to the special section in the forum that is dedicated to that, and there's lots of answers and help going on there, so do check that out, please. Nemi, I'm not rushing the scenarios. They're too pretty to rush. Aw, that's nice. They are very nice. Clap, clap, clap in the chat. Yes, thank you. Admin Brooks, I sent a video of a problem I'm having on Facebook for the devs to see. It's a strange problem. That's fine, you can send it there, and we have an awesome customer support team that checks the Facebook messages, and they will forward your stuff to the correct person, and hopefully you'll get an answer real soon. They're super good at answering, so don't worry. Ooh, Shadow Phoenix. I check the forums and I check Reddit, and I check Workshop. It's a good source. It's a good source for finding new stuff. You are so concentrated next to me. My goodness. I can feel
full-on scenery building mode. Yes, I need to put this piece exactly here. I'm sure everyone who's played Planet Coaster knows that feeling when you just you got to get it placed just right, otherwise it won't have the desired effect.
I know.
In fact, I'm gonna raise it up.
We know. It's not easy. It's not easy on the stream. Oh, look, Alexander, I hope you can get that fixed in the future. It would be nice to get you playing Planet Coaster as well. Alexander, yes, the spring update is completely free. Woo! You can get it right now. It should automatically go on update on your Steam. Question for Bradley by Hexer. Thank you very much. Great question. What is the hardest piece of code you ever programmed for Planet Coaster?
The hardest piece of code I've ever programmed for Planet Coaster. Crikey, that's quite a
all the
challenge.
traumas just flashed in front of your eyes.
I think something people probably don't even realize just how complicated some of the stuff in Planet Coaster gets.
Right.
One of the most complicated things seems really simple, and that's just the simple act of getting guests on and off of rides.
Okay.
So there's a lot of code that goes into
the simple act. Super complicated.
There's so much code and logic that goes into funneling the guests from naturally walking around the park to then queuing up nicely behind one another, and then getting in the air gates and having all the gates open and close and making sure they all get on. Because as you may or may not know, guests in Planet Coaster come in groups. So you have like a group of, maybe they're a family. They can be on their own, but usually they're paired with a friend or a family member. And those guests want to go on the rides together. They don't want to get split up. So they always want to wait for their friends or wait for their family, and so they can all go on as a group.
Divas, a bunch of divas come to your place.
Exactly, and it's quite remarkable, really, how complicated it is trying to make sure that they don't get lost and they don't get split up, because there's a lot of code that goes into making sure they all stay as a happy family.
So did you have to work a lot with like other departments as well to make sure that was all? I know that Owen did a lot of the crowd. Yeah,
so Owen
McCarthy,
mastermind behind the crowd stuff. The flow simulation that's going on with all the particles in the crowd. Oh, it's crazy. He has done talks actually about how that stuff works, and it's fascinating.
It is really good.
But in particular, Ed Smith, I think, did a lot of the stuff behind the ride entrances, the stations, as they are, for all of the rides in the game. And I've worked with him on a lot of that code as well, and that's been really fun, but really, really deep and complicated.
Yeah. Wow.
Scary code.
I couldn't do it. I know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This needs more fire. Everything needs more fire.
Everything needs more fire. Yeah, poor ship, it crashed. I think we should have a pirate ship and a spaceship for sure.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of
massive,
fire.
yeah.
I wanted the small fire.
Lorenzo, I would like to see more dark rides with horror themes and interactives with the laser. Yeah, that would be so cool. I know that there's a bunch of really, really good stuff on the workshop. Oh, what's his name? Evil Cube, I think. Evil Cube has a bunch of really cool dark rides that are sci-fi themed, have a lot of the laser actions going on. I think that's his name. Sorry, just totally spaced out on that one. Yeah, but you should search the workshop. There's a couple of really cool ones, and try building one yourself as well. I think that's challenge yourself to build something cool, and you might surprise yourself, and then you can upload it to the workshop, and we can show it off on the stream. It would be really great. Pirate spaceship, says Max is fabulous. Yes, I agree.
So we need a pirate spaceship, or are we going to have a spacey pirate ship? Because we have a spaceship, we don't have a pirate ship yet.
I want both.
You want
I want both.
Both. All right, let's get the biggest pirate ship out first. Where's the big old ship?
Max is fabulous. Bradley, any plans for improving the banking? As a hardcore race fan, 5 degrees is simply not enough. Boy.
Yeah, so that is that is an interesting one. I mean, I don't think. I'm not sure. Feel free to correct me. I haven't personally been to a lot of go-kart tracks that have large banked sections.
No, yeah.
But on real race tracks, you have your NASCAR. That has massive banked corners, obviously. So they do exist in racing. But for go-karts, it's not something that's commonly seen. And the only thing we'd be concerned about really with the go-karts is as they get further away from the center, as you bank the track more, they kind of can look a bit silly. Yeah. Because tilting really far off the center of the track, it gets a bit weird from just a code and art side, really, thing. But it's something we could consider doing in the future, but it might have to be done slightly differently from the way we do go-karts at the moment. Yeah.
Well, that's a good answer. There you go. And I saw that K-Space Academy said everything is better with fire effects. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I need some lights. That's why I can't find any. I've got the pirate theme still on. Let's get all of the lights. Nice spotlight. Do you happen to know where the pirate ship is? Because I can't remember.
I'll just search for it.
Yeah. Is it a building one or a scenery one?
I would think it was a prop.
It's got to be a prop, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's the anchor, so it probably has to be here somewhere. Yes.
No, these are all not. What? Where's the giant ship? I don't know what it's called. Stressing me out. Can
we try ship?
Let's try that pirate, and then
there's a tiny little rowing boat there.
Yeah. It's not big enough. We need something really big, or maybe we can just spruce up the front, the wrecked ship. Yeah, let's have this poking out the side of this cliff. That'll be good. And we can light it up nicely.
Can we write the track now? Yes, Eva, we are going to write it at the end. Ooh, you have like 10 more minutes.
10 minutes.
I know,
the scenery is so difficult.
I told you, time flies.
Scenery is so difficult. All right, okay, we're going to stick
it's
some...
It's called the Grand Galleon, thank you.
Grand Galleon, that's one.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, okay.
Yes!
Cool.
Thank you
We'll stick
so
one
much,
of those in.
Christian.
That is fantastic. Oops.
We just have so many. I mean, we have so much stuff going on in Planet Coaster. Like even in the new update, we had over 150 new scenery pieces. I mean,
that's crazy.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, let's make
That's
it
a lot of
daytime.
stuff.
And stick some lights on these, and then some spacey stuff, and then we're going to ride the go-karts.
Jason Scott, I'm not sure if we're the right people to ask, but I'm going to write down your question, and I will. Can you maybe post it on Reddit or on the forums, if that's okay, or email it at community@frontier.co.uk. Actually, that's better. Community@frontier.co.uk. Email me your question, Jason, and so I remember, and I'll forward it to the correct people, and then try and get you an answer as best as I can. I've written down your name. Yes,
more
there it
spacey
is.
stuff. Right, I've got some guests.
It needs fire.
It needs more fire?
It needs, why not?
What, everywhere? Just more fire everywhere.
Spooky a lot. Is Planet Coaster still going? Yes, we were talking about that the other week. I'm sure. Hi, Sam Denny. Thank you for being in the chat. Yes, Spooky a lot. I think Ed is going to come back sometime soon, and we'll definitely continue Planet Coaster and fill it up with some cool new community blueprints. It's definitely something that we really miss doing. But yeah, we have so many cool devs to bring on the stream as well. So we have so many things to talk about and so many things to different people to talk to. There you go. That's the spirit.
No, it's just on fire, because why not? I was going to put space stuff in it, but fire is quite spacey, really.
Why not? Put some lasers somewhere.
We should have hopefully some
tunnel.
guests coming to ride our ride. What I'm going to do is I'm going to entice them on by making it free, because we're in Sandbox, so why wouldn't you do that?
Is your park open?
I think so.
Oh yeah.
There are guests.
There
they are. Oh my god,
coming.
that's a lot of them.
Yes, they're excited now.
Let's get them on. I'm going to leave
maybe
our
maybe in your little tunnel thing we can put some lasers, because people were asking for lasers before, and I think we should.
Yes, let's
lasers.
do that.
Games for Tom, thank you so much for the update. Games for Tom, thank you so much for playing and supporting the game since alpha. Much appreciated. Silverette, how are you doing, by the way? How's it going? There's lots of new stuff for you to explore. I know you're a busy man. Sam Treshak, who is James Taylor? Who is James Taylor?
Who is James Taylor?
What?
James Taylor, or JT.
JT!
He is
the designer brain.
Yeah, one of the designers. Did a lot of work
Planet
on the
Coaster.
scenario stuff, I think, for the 1.2.
Yeah, definitely. He's one of the James Taylor. James Taylor is not Flabaliki Joel. That's James Turner. James Taylor is one of the amazing creative minds on Planet Coaster, working for Frontier, and has designed some incredible stuff. I'll try to get him on the stream sometime soon. It would be really cool. I'm sure he has lots of awesome stuff to talk about. But you know, some people just they don't always want to come on the camera, which is fine. But hey,
look how big that queue is.
It's actually really chill, isn't
it?
Yeah, see, I told you, it's going to be instantly crowded.
It is ridiculous. I think we only put it on 2 laps, so it's not too bad. But we do have 20 cars as well, so a lot of people will get on. I just love watching them flow into the station.
Yeah, it's
the way
gorgeous.
they turn in.
Woohoo!
Looks
Bye!
Wonderful. Anyway, shall we ride it?
Yes. Are you guys ready?
Let's
Ride some
get on.
coasters? No, we're not riding a coaster. Riding some carts, sorry.
Go-karts! Once all
I'm
these
actually
people get
driving
on.
myself nuts sometimes.
Here we go. First person.
Christian Kentrell, was it hard for you guys to keep 1.2 a secret for so long? I mean, yeah, yes and no. Like, we have fun teasing you guys on the forums and on social media. JT is the king of design, exactly, Sam Denny. That's who he is. Yeah, no, I mean, it's fun in a way because you know, you guys come up with suggestions and things that are happening on Reddit and on the forums, and we're like, ha ha ha, just you wait, we're already doing that. And at the same time, it's also really difficult because sometimes exactly that, you want to go, guys, we're already doing that, please. Yeah, I mean, do you go on the forums, you check out a lot?
Yeah, I read a lot, I don't post a lot.
That's fine, that's fine.
But I do, every day I read, you know, I at least go on the bug forums, but of course, obviously, poke through the creations, go on the Planet Coaster Reddit.
Oh my
it's
goodness,
really low
really
tunnel.
low.
And then the lasers chop your head off on the way out as well. It's terrifying. But yeah,
are we the winner?
No, we're in 3rd place. 4th, maybe 5th actually. I think those 2 people have pulled away at the front. Let's try and jump. Let's cheat and just jump to the person who's in first. Yeah, now we're winning.
Number 7. Number 7. Well done, number 7.
I think.
Oh, number 2?
Yeah,
sorry.
car number 2. Pulling out in front, but it's
Really
neck and neck. Number 3! Number 3's done on the inside of that hairpin
Why
turn.
is no one wearing helmets?
That was something we really wanted to do.
We'll keep that in mind for sure.
Yeah.
Giveaway
maybe
now,
one day
James.
we'll see a hat shop that sells helmets, and then everything will be sold, right?
Fair enough.
There we go. Looks like number 3 won.
Mr.
Number
Hammer,
2 coming
do
in
triggers
second.
work on the go-karts?
Yeah, absolutely, they
Yeah.
do. They I'm gonna try and set it up before these cars get around again, but it'll be really hard. Let's triggers. So yeah, they work just like any other ride, except every single go-kart will set off the trigger individually.
Ooh.
So we can have it
Oh, look at that.
come around here and then attach it to these lasers.
Triggers.
Add object. Except I can't click it because it's inside a rock.
No.
They're inside rocks, which
You can
makes
do
it
it.
increasingly hard to click on them.
You can place a new one if you wish.
No, there it is, I got
Okay,
it.
you found it.
Yeah, so
Well
now
done.
I'm not sure what settings are on that guy, but it should. There we go, it's turned off. So yeah, it will be turned on by everyone who goes past. And now there are going to be no carts driving past because they've all gone back into the station.
Yay! Very good.
But yeah, they work fine.
That was quick. Well done.
That was.
I mean, it's not easy.
Yeah, making the go-kart tracks is really easy. It flows nicely. But you can
James,
do
is
some
that
really cool stuff.
right? Should that be okay? We can work around that hashtag. We can work around that for sure. I think I have one already.
Oh, 20 carts looks great. I rarely put this many
This
go-karts
is
on the
really
track.
nice, yeah.
But yeah, so it's turned on by them going past, and it'll stay on for 3 seconds, and then everyone that goes past will keep it going until
There you go, yeah.
it's gone again.
So some people are very lucky they don't get like weirdly decapitated by
Yeah,
a laser.
they go through, turn it on, and then it's like Mario Kart. You know, you just drop a banana behind you,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
then chop everyone's head off with a laser.
Someone asked that before as well. Like, can you drop banana peels? I'm like, oh no.
That would be great.
Well, you can kind of make it look silly, I'm sure, with the collision toggle off. You can just place things on the go-kart tracks.
Yeah, you could make a little banana thing and put it on the track. Definitely.
Exactly.
Good old collision toggle.
That's true. Oh, this is so nice. I mean, I have to commend you for doing this on stream. It looks great. You've given the chat some really cool insight tips on how to make
lots
the
of
go-karts.
I can give you one more
interesting
tip. Banked corners as well. You've
Banked
got to make them
corners.
long, but banked corners are one of the things we look for when we're scoring the track. So I put a cheeky
Okay.
banked corner in here at the start. People might have noticed.
Cheeky banked corner.
Cheeky
That's
banked
such a good
corner.
hashtag, but
That's quite a good hashtag.
I wanted a different one. We can
Oh,
do
now
this
I've given
one,
you a
though.
tough
It's
choice.
such a good one. Well, maybe. Well, since we have 2, maybe we can give away 2 copies of Planet Coaster. What do you think?
That sounds pretty exciting to me.
I mean, cheeky banked corners has
Cheeky
to be.
banked
It
corners.
has to be a hashtag. So yeah, let's just do the first giveaway now. Hashtag cheeky banked corner in the chat for a free copy of Planet Coaster because we are awesome and we like to give away free copies of Planet Coaster.
Yeah, we do.
And yes, if you want to win, we'll
haven't
just
seen
continue
anyone
to
spin
ride.
out.
I know.
I'm sad.
We have to. We
I
have
like
to.
the spin outs.
I know they look really good. Is that
Yeah.
Nick Rogers and the animation team that kind of made that work? Like
No,
how
it's
did
all.
that
It's
come
actually
to
all
be?
done from code.
Really?
Terrifyingly,
Oh,
that's
explain,
all done from
explain.
code. We just kind of look at how fast the cart's going around the corner, and then we have to rotate the carts obviously so they drive around the corner
Okay.
nicely. And when they're turning between lanes, they rotate to drive, so it looks like they're driving between the lanes nicely. And so when they spin out, they just completely ignore that and just do a sweet 360.
Wow, awesome.
But
Yay.
that was something that Sam Denny really pushed for, and
Yeah.
also props to David Crossland for working on the particle effects for the smoke. They look fantastic. And they
Yay!
look really cool. Also,
There we
when they
go.
pull away from the grid and they have the tyre smoke,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
It
The
does look
burnout.
great.
Yeah, love that. Very cool.
Cheeky banked corner is Sam Denny. You cannot participate. No.
Can we get him fired for that?
No, we just disqualify. I mean, it's the same. Okay, stop putting cheeky banked corner in the chat. We will do a second giveaway in a second. I do have to give you bad news. Your go-kart track is gorgeous.
It's under 500 meters.
It totally qualifies. However, it must be disqualified.
It definitely
from
has
the
less than
competition.
2,000 scenery pieces.
I know it does, but you are a Frontier employee, and that's one of the rules.
I always forget that.
I know,
every
right?
day I come into work and I just think I'm doing this for fun.
I'm so sorry. Stop putting Cheeky Bank corners in the chat, guys. Thank you so much. Sam Daddy, no! Alright, we'll do this. And then...
Looks like this guy's winning.
Yeah, if you can just give me a number somewhere in the middle of that, that would be great.
Oh, it's got to be 74.
74, alright, 74.
Oh, now I have to make you click 74 times.
Yes, furious clicking as we do every week. We're going to number 74, and if it's Sam Denny, I'm gonna pretend it's not, because...
That would be amazing if I randomly picked Sam Denny.
No, it is Logic Engineer. Logic Engineer, thank you so much for putting Cheeky Banked Corner in the chat, and you have won... sorry, I've broken myself. You have won a free copy of Planet Coaster. Logic Engineer, do send a message to community@frontier.co.uk, and I'll get you a code right away.
Congrats.
If you want to. Yeah, so while we are... Oh, that wasn't a spin, he was just very
he's
excited.
just he's about to win.
Yay!
we followed the winner purely by chance.
Nice. Just to reiterate, the go-kart competition starts now, officially. You can submit your go-kart tracks to community@frontier.co.uk with the subject line go-karts competition. Oh, I just forgot my own little rule there.
You got the piece of paper there.
I got the go-karts competition submission, so we can filter it out of the normal things. Yeah, so send us the Steam URL for your blueprint. It has to be under 200 pieces so that we can, if you win, implement it permanently into the game. Aside from that, you can also win a HyperX headset, Planet Coaster goodie bag, a signed poster, and a vinyl. Hello, awesome. So lots of cool prizes, and you'll be featured in the game permanently as the winner, and the top 5 will be shown off on Facebook Live on the 21st of April, which is when the competition ends. That was possibly the longest sentence I have ever uttered in my career. All right. Anything else? Yeah, the track should not exceed 500 meters. Don't put any copyrighted stuff in your blueprints, then we have to disqualify them because we can't show them off on Steam or implement them into the game that way. Yeah, your submission only counts if you've emailed the Steam URL to community@frontier.co.uk. You can send as many go-kart tracks as you like. You can theme them however you like, as long as they follow those rules. And just don't send the same thing 1,000 times. That doesn't count either. Did I say 2,000? Did I say 200? I did mean 2,000. Did I say 200?
I
so
missed it
sorry.
as well.
2,000 pieces. I probably said it. Thank you for correcting me, chat. I probably said it wrong. This is really cool. I really enjoyed your go-karts, and they look great at night as well.
Oh yeah, I just love the headlights and the start lights. They're green and red, and they flash. Oh,
Yay!
it's great.
Yeah, they're really awesome. Anyway, ooh, what is that? That's a new little emote I haven't seen in the chat before. Thank you, Joel, for taking care of that. No morgues, not one blueprint per user. You can send us as many blueprints as you like. Save them as a blueprint as well, not as a park, because we can't take terrain into account when we do. I'm so sorry, Vampiro, for saying 200. I meant 2,000. Underneath the YouTube video, if you're watching this back, there is also a link to the forum post with all the information about the go-kart competition. We will post it a few times on social media as well, just to remind you guys and reiterate. Shall we say goodbye to your go-kart track and go back to the nice screen?
Absolutely.
Okay, goodbye, bye track.
Bye, track.
So there we are, we're back. And then, of course, we have to give away a second copy.
A second copy, yeah. I was worried you were going to
So-
forget. But of course you wouldn't.
I know, I don't. I
to
try not to. I'll also just plop this in here. If you have any questions or things you want to tell us or blueprints you want to submit for the competition, send them to community@frontier.co.uk. And for the second giveaway, I know you guys have been, and I really, really like this, and I really love it, that you've been calling them Bo-karts. However, I have a lovely guest on the stream whose name also starts with a B. The best people, yes.
Yes.
So
yeah,
put in the chat for a second copy of Planet Coaster. #BradleyCards, please, in the chat. Because after all, you are the creative mastermind behind the go-karts. And thank you so much.
I couldn't have done it without the rest of the Planet Coaster team.
Absolutely,
They're
that's
all
very
fantastic.
true. Absolutely. But thank you for coming to talk to us and
That's
explaining
right. Thanks
some
for
of the
having
things.
me. It was really fun to talk to everyone, answer some questions.
Come back.
Spread
please.
the knowledge.
I know. Do come back sometime.
I'd love to.
If you want to, for the winner announcement of the go-kart competition,
Yes.
you can definitely come back for that, and we'll do some Facebook
Definitely.
Live action. Bradley cards, there we go. Bradley? Like in the bread?
Bradley, yeah.
That's all right. There we go. Bradley cards, break the chat again. Yeah, so while you guys do that, I'll give you guys a few seconds to do this. Sam Denny, stop participating in these things. You're not allowed.
All right, I'm going to try and guess where he did it. No, that's really unfair on everyone
guess
else.
the number. Yeah, exactly. No, not allowed. I'll give you 10 more seconds. We are not going to be back on Friday because it's Easter, so there's no Facebook Live this Friday, but we will be back again on Wednesday with a new guest and 7 p.m. BST, this channel as well, and do some more fun stuff, play some 1.2. Maybe do a challenge or something. I don't know yet. I am trying to get someone on the stream, so hopefully he will have time. That would be fun. All right, stop putting Bradley cards in the chat. Thank you so much. Sam Denny, again.
He's entered.
He's
Oh no, he's just
like
laughing
5
now.
times.
Yeah, just keeps entering. Just
Stop putting it in the
throw
chat.
off the results.
I'm going to go here, and we are going to do the same thing. There we go. Ooh, no, that's too much.
Yeah.
Bradley cards. There we go. So
Here we
again,
go.
give me a number. Don't make it 74.
Let's go really high. 140.
140. Wait, can I do? Ah! I tricked you.
Damn it!
I tricked you.
I should have gone exactly in the middle.
The winner of the second copy of Planet Coaster is Brandon Redman. Brandon Redman, thank you so much for participating in the chat today. You have won a second copy. Zach Johnson Brown, you'll stream with me. Thank you. We should definitely set something up. Zachman the Dangerous. That would be great to have you on the stream. We do send me a message on Discord. We'll set something up. Yes, sorry, got distracted. Brandon Redman, congratulations on winning the second copy of Planet Coaster. Send me a message at community@frontier.co.uk and I'll get you a code for Planet Coaster right away. If you didn't win in the giveaway, Planet Coaster is currently on sale on Steam, not on Steel, as I said before. On sale
But
on
it is a
Steam.
steal.
It is a steal.
It's a steal
for
on Steam.
25% off. 25% off, which is absolutely amazing. So if you don't have it yet, do check it out. If not, you can check back in again next Wednesday for another giveaway and for a chance to win. Again, thank you so much.
That's right.
For all your hard work on 1.2 and all your hard work on the amazing go-karts. They're absolutely amazing. Do give another round of applause in the chat for Bradley for joining us tonight and for making the go-karts happen, which is so cool. And yeah, we're going to be back next week, 7 p.m. BST, same channel. And have a lovely rest of the week, guys.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.